the previous one, the collaborations we've done, and I've seen that they have my listeners and I guess your watchers as well have some questions for us, and I've got three questions written down here, and I figured we go ahead
Okay.
and answer them if that's cool with you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's do it, man.
Let's just jump.
What, three
What?
times?
What now?
This is number three? Okay. You know what I'm
Num-
saying?
Number three or number four?
Uh, Well, either way, you know what I'm saying? Three-time, four-time champ. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. All right, the first one comes from Jasmine, and she wants to
Okay.
know. She says, "You guys talk a lot about movies. What is the best
Mm.
and worst movie that you've both seen this year?"
Okay. Okay. See, that's a good question because of the this year part. Um, Best movie I've seen.
I know my worst movie
Now,
without a doubt.
what is it?
My worst movie is Jurassic World Dominion.
So I
Dude,
seen that in theaters as well. I see so many
I
movies
do
in
too.
theaters.
I see a lot of movies in theaters. Like, but
Like,
when I saw Jurassic World Dominion, man, I was so bored. Like, because I love the Jurassic Park movies, but this
right.
one to end the entire six movies or five movies that they had previously, and a they just kind of like went away from the dinosaurs. That was the one thing that kind of bugged me was like now they're secondary characters when it's called
Hmm.
Jurassic for a reason.
Hmm.
And then they just took the whole nostalgia with Sam Neill and the other characters. They took the nostalgia and they made it too much. Like they would have been fine. I don't know if you've seen the new Ghostbusters
Of
Afterlife,
course,
where the
I'm telling you,
original
I see a
where
lot of stuff.
where the original Ghostbusters come back the last 15-20 minutes of the movie, and I thought that was fantastic to do in nostalgia. But with the way they did Jurassic World, man, I find it was too much, and it was too damn long as well. It was like 3 hours long.
You know what killed it? I mean, well, I thought the movie was just fine, but I thought it was also dumb. There's some movies that I think are still like
Right?
fun to watch, but they're dumb. Bruh, when they go to the facility and they're doing their little sneaking around, there's no security in the entire building. Like they're
Nowhere.
just this is
Nowhere.
a $1 billion like facility that's doing illegal stuff and there's no security and they're just I was like, yo, this is not good
What
story writing right
what
here.
was also stupid was the way the villain had gotten killed at the very end, where he just gets trapped in this little bitty
Oh yeah.
container, and I was like, "What is
Yeah.
all this
Yeah.
for?
Yeah. Yeah.
They could just locked him in here the whole time, and he would have been killed anyways."
Yeah. Um Worst. I'm not gonna say Jurassic Park because I mean you already said that. I'm
Okay.
trying to think. Um did I like I have to pull up a list.
The House of Gucci was kind of bad. That was kind of Gucci.
I seen that in theaters
That
too.
was
All right,
rough.
see, okay, see if we could do fiscal year, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I could just easily low hanging fruit easily say the Matrix. Met
Yeah.
terrible,
One.
god awful, everything I thought it would be from the trailer. It was
Uh,
trash. It was
yeah.
very. I seen that in theaters too. Right? It was really bad, man.
See, I didn't because I wait until the hype is somewhat over with so I can adjust and assess to see if I really want to go. But when I heard how bad it was, I was like, you know what? This is just going to be one of the HBO Maxes that I'm going to watch. And
Yeah.
yeah, we talked about that in depth last time. The Matrix
Hmm.
was just absolutely, I mean, it was terrible. And to say that Keanu Reeves as an executive producer signed off on that shit, you know what I mean? It was.
I, yeah, it's man. He got a check. You know what I'm saying? He's a big name,
I
but that
know, I
movie
know. It's
was not
it was not good at
good
all.
at all.
At
I
all.
haven't. I genuinely haven't seen a lot of bad movies in the theater, with the exception of The Matrix. Jurassic Park could have been better.
Yeah.
Uh, House of Gucci was like that's like a real story, I guess. And I really like the actors in it. I thought everybody did a good job. But that's how they get you sometimes with
Right.
those all-star cast. They put all those people in there. I actually seen House of Gucci and King Richard on the same day. Like we like went to a movie, went to lunch, and then we went to see the second one.
Dude, that King Richard
Best
movie. That King Richard was phenomenal. I don't know
Pretty
any.
good.
I don't know anything about sports or Vanessa Williams, but I was like, it's got Will Smith in it. Before the controversy happened, I was like, who's not gonna like Will Smith? And then the movie turned out to be the
Yeah.
the best movie I saw last year, in my opinion.
I really liked I mean, Spider-Man was really good.
Obviously,
Um I really liked I went to see the remake of damn, what is that? What is it called? It's a musical. West Side
West
Story. I
Side
went to see
Story.
that. That was really good. I seen that in theaters. Um, what else was good? Cause I seen there's only a few movies I missed in theaters that I really wanted to see. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with those two because those are on my mind. But yeah,
Yeah,
those two, those three probably did it for me. And the internet is so whack though, because like it, I don't think the internet likes very much of anything, and I don't really like if I get on any social media and I see somebody saying something like a bunch of people saying something's trash, it never stops me from going to go see it, bro. Because these people they don't like anything, and if they
right,
do, it's like they either love it or they hate it. Like there's
right.
no like middle of the road or this was like decent. It's always like you know what I'm saying.
Well, I will tell you, I'm deciphering between three of which were the best movies I've ever seen. In theater this year is what I'm saying. This year,
This
so
year, okay, what you
I've,
got?
I've got the Black Phone. Have you saw that?
No, that's one of the ones I missed,
Holy shit!
unfortunately.
Holy crap, dude! If
Oh, Bullet Train's good, by the way. I don't know if you
nope, I have
sidebar.
not
Go
seen
ahead.
the trailer. The trailer didn't
Yeah.
didn't irk me. The trailer was like, eh. It just looked
Okay.
like a beat 'em up. But the Black Phone was
It
really
kind of is. It kind
the
of is.
the
Yeah.
Black Phone was the Black Phone was really great. I mean, phenomenal.
Okay.
I don't know. It was like I went and saw the first It in the movie theaters, right when it first come
Hmm.
out. The one that happened in like 2017, and I remember feeling like, holy crap, what a movie. I felt the same thing with
Right.
the Black Phone as a horror movie because now as a horror movie fan, I feel we've been just getting a crap hand. Like they're not good. They're all psychological thrillers. They're not good at all. But the Black Phone is definitely worth the hype. Um, of course, you got to get Top Gun Maverick in there.
I saw that as well.
Top Gun was pretty. I
Actually,
go ahead.
I seen the original
Mm-hmm.
the morning before we went to see the sequel
Rip.
because I'd never seen the original.
Okay. And what'd you think? Did you think which one did you think was better, the original or the
The,
second one?
the no, the second one's better. I think the
Whole
second
heck
one's
of a
way
lot.
better.
Way better. Way
Yeah,
better.
I think it's way better.
And Miles Teller, that guy's phenomenal. He kind of won
Yeah.
me over with Whiplash, but that Top Gun man, he was great. And of course, everybody knows I'm a big Elvis fan, so of course the Elvis movie is my favorite of the year right now. I don't think it'll ever change.
Okay, I haven't seen that one yet.
Whoo, man, that movie, that movie's rough to watch.
I'm gonna check it out because with movies like that, like King Richard and stuff
Mhm.
like that, I go for actor performances way less than I go for story because
Okay,
I'm already
well if you're
knowing,
going,
you know,
I'm going to say this: if you're going for actor performances, I'm telling you,
yeah.
as big as an Elvis, if I was not an Elvis fan, I still watched this. I walked out of the theater because what was cool was I actually got reached out and I got to see it like 4 days early in the theaters before it come out. So I was like at a premiere. But if I wasn't at that, I would have said the same thing I said was I felt like I was watching Elvis Presley and his manager, Colonel Tom Parker, on in the movie. I didn't think I was watching an actor.
Really?
Dude,
Okay.
I will send you over some pictures that I've seen, and they like take like there's a scene where Elvis is like sitting, real life Elvis is sitting at a piano, and the guy Austin Butler that's playing Elvis is sitting at the piano. They have his pants at the same length Elvis's was in the picture, the same socks, the same foot, exact. I mean, it's crazy. Even if you don't think the movie is good, you have to respect the fact that they took these scenes and they like choreographed them to be like exact perfect to the original. Like it's crazy.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, man, it's um That's Jasmine. There's our answers. I hope we answered them thoroughly. Number two is from Remarcus. Chase has a successful YouTube channel, and you, Dylan, have a successful podcast. Is there any advice on how to maintain?
Mm.
I guess you just gotta.
Ooh.
I guess you just gotta keep going for it. I mean, you can't stop. Because I've learned easily. Like I've wanted guests on the podcast, and they just don't do good. So guess what? You don't have that type of person on again. Like if they're a certain area, like for me, the paranormals do surprisingly well. Like the aliens and the ghost hunting stuff do surprisingly well. Um, you like the entertainers like you, I guess what I would call you. They do pretty good. So it's kind of like you have to know your niche, and once you figure your niche out, is kind of when I think it's all gonna maintain.
I agree with that. I like my cats coming over. So I mean, honestly, like I've been doing this for a long time, and I mean, anybody who really gets into consecration, they could probably talk to you for like hours about
Yeah,
that particular question, as well as like anything else. Um, I mean, honestly, the niche thing is a big deal because it takes a while. Some people never figure it out. Like, what is their like little piece that they could carve out for themselves as far as the kind of content they do. Um, or they don't spend enough time doing one thing or noticing that it's kind of working and just doing more of that. They kind of
right,
jump around a lot
right.
and then like not really you. I hate to say this, uh, because it's you want to have fun with this, but people don't really look at their like analytics and stuff. And how do I know that? Because I wasn't looking at my analytics until like the last 2 years, because that tells you first of all how people found your content. First of all,
Right.
starting you need to know where the traffic's coming from, because that's important. Because then okay, I need to keep doing this, and it'll tell you pretty much everything, age demographics and all that kind of stuff. So if there's a particular group you're trying to target, that your analytics will tell you if you're actually doing that. And then the other thing is, and I'm notorious for this, you just have to post. I don't post enough, especially on my primary channel, which has quickly become my secondary channel over like the last 5 years. I mean, you have to post. Like you can't like just be gone, because it makes it very easy for YouTube to stop suggesting your content and start suggesting somebody else to the viewers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it gets it's really easy to forget about a creator, and then you're like, damn, I haven't seen a video from so and so for like a month, and then you go to their channel and see if they've been posting.
Yeah, it's the same thing with kind of like podcasts. Like I do once a week, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do better because once you realize that once a week is okay, if you're looking at Joe Rogan, once a week is like more than average what he could do. He could do half a day or half a week, whatever. But doing once a week on a podcast, being somewhat new, you probably need to go at least 3 or 4 times a week, just because then you're gonna have more episodes. More people are gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I see what you're doing." You're gonna get more episodes in a more abrupt time. But yeah, I think yeah, like you mentioned, just be active. Be more than once a week, twice a week. Be kind of there every day because that's how you're gonna learn and how
Yeah,
people are gonna. Because the more content you have, the more iTunes, YouTube, Google is gonna put you out there. They're not gonna put you out for one video.
yeah, yeah. That's a problem too. 'Cause, a lot of new people come on and they like, hey, I've been doing this for a month. I'm not growing. It's like, bro, it took me 2 years to hit 10,000 subs. This is not
It's not.
fast for everybody. It's just not. I know we see all these anomalies on the platform where like they just blow up and they're getting like ridiculous. That's just not. It's not going to happen for 99+% of people. You're going to have to do it the slow way like everybody else.
Yeah. I'm still grinding. I'm gonna tell you what I did yesterday. I do the Adobe, like the Photoshop. I make my own like promo cards and stuff like that. I went on there and I took the podcast logo and I took a big no sign, the big circle with the slash in it,
Yeah.
and I morphed the no sign onto the podcast art, and I just put it up on my Instagram story and my Facebook and didn't say a word. Do you know how many people messaged me as like, "Oh no, you're leaving it. What's going on?" And those
Yeah.
are the people that are like, "I don't give a shit you put a podcast up." But once you end it, they're like, "Oh." So I realized what I was doing. You're doing it for a ploy, and I think those. I say that to say do ploys a lot because those work surprisingly.
Unfortunately, a lot of that stuff works.
A lot of
People are
work.
really into like the dramatics,
Right.
you know.
All right, last question we're going to do here, Chase. We'll get into our top five. Jamie wants to know, as of today, what video game gets dubbed best game of the year in your minds?
As of today,
I'm
oof.
of this year, so today. So, unfortunately, I have the thing of going in here and looking, so I have my answer already. But I just dropped these on you. So my answer would be the best game of the year that's come out so far. I put Horizon Forbidden West. I know there were a lot of somewhat casual bugs in there, but I thought the game was the most beautiful game that's been come out this year, and it's the predecessor Horizon Zero Dawn was absolutely phenomenal. So I think Forbidden West as of this year is the best, but we still got God of War coming out this year, and they moved Harry Potter to February of next year. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait for that. So yeah, Horizon Forbidden West is my answer to that question, Jamie.
Um, I'm gonna be honest. This year has been a little slow
Really
to
slow.
me. To me,
Really slow.
I've been playing more indie games than anything. I platinum Horizon.
Hmm.
Uh, I really enjoyed that game. Really buggy.
Really buggy. Really buggy.
It
Really
was really
buggy.
buggy. Um, I did not play Elden Ring yet. So any Elden Ring fans, I know a lot of people prefer that to Horizon. So I can't speak on the game because I haven't played it yet. And actually, the reason I haven't played Elden Ring yet is because I played like Death Stranding. Don't ask. Just it was a challenge. I platinum that, and then I platinum Horizon, and I had played like two other really really long games. Because keep in mind, like Horizon, I think I had 100 hours or 90 hours. I needed to take a long break from long video games. So I haven't played. I haven't intentionally played any long games or RPGs since Horizon came out. So when I do get back into it, I'm going to play Elden for sure. Uh, I just like
Are
I
you
don't
gonna
even.
are you gonna when you do Elden Ring, are you gonna put it up on your channel or are you just gonna play it personally?
I'm probably just going to play that. I may do some type of content. I just don't know what it's going to be. Um, but it might just be Horizon just because like I play out of the new games. I played Halo Infinite. I really love that campaign.
Damn that.
Horizon. Um, I mean, I damn near. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me just look something up real quick.
Stray, I don't did you played Stray? I saw
I
that on your
I
YouTube. Stray
I
was
beat
Stray
Stray.
was pretty damn good to be a short,
It was good. Yeah,
and that was easy to platinum
but
anyways.
yeah, I wouldn't put that. You know what I mean,
No,
as
no,
game of the year.
no, no.
Yeah, man. Out of this year, I've not played a lot of new big games.
Yeah.
Like I've been playing like Tunic and
Uh,
Slay the Spire and all these indie games like lately. So, but it'll be Horizon for now. We'll see what happens in a couple months. And I don't know what the deal is with Starfield. I don't know if it's delayed or not. I look forward to that. And actually, God of War, like a lot of any fan of that game is gonna say that's their most anticipated game. So obviously that goes without saying. But I was really looking forward to Harry Potter, and they delayed it. So I was, you know, what I mean, I was a little bummed out about
yeah,
that.
but maybe it's for the best. I always look at that. Maybe something was up and they delayed it till February so we can give ourselves 2 months to fix it.
You know, for me, that ship has sailed, believing that delays
I
equal
know.
complete product. We didn't get burned. It really started in like 2013 or 14 when they started, you know what I mean? Oh, delay, still messed up. So I hope. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie,
I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
man.
I don't know.
No, man.
Rockstar Games kind of. Hey, are you there? What the hell just happened to
I'm here.
my?
I'm here.
Can you see me? Am I all right? Something just my
Yes.
laptop
Yeah.
just went black. I don't know what's going on, but as long as you can hear me and see me, we're good. Um,
Yeah.
oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on, but yeah, man. I'm with you. I've only played like 3 or 4 new games this year, literally. Like it's like I just started playing. I've had the game, just never played it. Maneater, the shark game.
But that game is fun as
It's
hell.
fun, man.
That is fun. I beat that. I did all the challenges and everything.
It's hard as shit too. I was like, damn, this is hard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's DLC for that. I don't really do game DLCs that
Me
much. I might
neither.
actually check that one out though.
It's yeah.
So
What I haven't been playing recently is Nintendo Switch, and I'll tell you why. And this is a PSA here. Those games are so damn expensive, and they never go on clearance.
actually, yeah, I've been playing Kirby.
Kirby,
Kirby
yeah.
Forgotten Land. I started Pokemon Arceus when it came out.
Okay.
The thing with my Switch is I have periods where I play the Switch every day for like a 2-3 weeks, and then I don't
Right.
play it for 2 months.